Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like.
Imagine this. You're all set for your last exam when you have to bring your 5-year-old kid. Sounds like a parenting win, right? In a silent classroom filled with 15 serious students, I'm trying to sneak answers while my kid's busy drawing. Suddenly, my son declares, "Now you'll copy it and give me the cheat sheet." Because nothing screams exam day like a mini negotiator. Who knew parenting would turn me into a secret agent and my son into a studying snitch? Next time I'm leaving him with the neighbors. Ever see your parents weep happy tears over a Sega? I did. I brought home this ancient console, and suddenly mom and dad were reliving their glory days. Turns out they had a bet back in the day. If dad lost Mortal Kombat, he had to propose. Spoiler alert. Dad won, but still popped the question. So, was it love? Or just pixelated nostalgia? Either way, they're a level up in romance.
Ever accidentally broke a kitchen shelf? Just me? While my husband was away, I thought I'd be clever and fix it with tape. Fast forward 2 weeks dinner time, he starts teasing me about my soup. As I turn to give him a witty comeback, bam! The shelf crashes down like it's trying to steal the show. Thankfully, it's plastic, so he's more shocked than hurt. Now he thinks I've got some witchy powers. Or maybe just bad luck with shelves. So, picture this. A dashing stranger sprints up to me, grabs my hand, and says, "Forget your plans. Let's flee to Australia. I'm just trying to buy cereal." Naturally, I panic, pull away, and he bolts. Now I'm 2 days deep in regret and binge-watching sad movies. I could have been sipping cocktails or at least learning to surf. So remember, when a guy offers you a one-way ticket to paradise, don't just stand there like a deer in headlights. Say yes before he runs off. Missed opportunities are the real villains here.
Ever date a disaster? Let me tell you about Sasha. First date, I'm looking sharp, and she's 3 sheets to the wind. Second date, oh, she's in jail. Guess who's the designated driver? Me. For date 3, she attempts a moped race, meets a fence, and boom, broken bones. If your love life isn't a sitcom, are you even living? Hint. My date's nickname, Sasha the Catastrophe. What a catch. Ever tried buying cigs without ID? This guy hasn't. He's rummaging through his pockets like it's the end of the world. Until, damn, inspiration strikes. He starts humming a classic song and nails the ultimate excuse. How could I know this song if I'm not 18? The cashier, absolutely charmed. I couldn't help but applaud his creativity. Spoiler alert. He got those smokes. Who knew singing could be a life hack? Did you know that hearing can change your life? Meet the guy who got his hearing back, and the first thing he heard was a ridiculous song called Lada Sedan, Eggplant. Not the romantic serenade he expected, right? Now he's addicted to collecting sounds? Water? Hours in the bathtub? Rubbing hands? Pure bliss? And bubble wrap? Absolute euphoria. It's like a whole new world. So what's the moral here? Appreciate your senses, because, let's face it, hearing Eggplant is way better than silence. Who knew happiness was just a sound away?
So, my sister turns into a dramatic diva during labor. First, she's yelling, "Get out of my sight," at her husband like he's a bad pizza delivery guy. Then, the moment it gets easier, she's like, "Come back, love." But wait, back to the drama. "You're still here? I told you to get lost." And let's not forget her defining moment with the doctors demanding, "Look me in the eyes and swear it won't hurt." Spoiler, they didn't dare. Welcome to childbirth, where emotions are just as intense as the contractions.
Imagine saving up for 2 months to buy your mom a vase, only to slip in mud and shatter it. That's right, little Timmy was having an epic meltdown over broken ceramics. I thought, this kid's got heart. So I swooped in like a superhero, and together, we ventured back to the store. But instead of the typical, "Don't worry, I'm sure she'll love you anyway," I bought him a shiny new vase. Who knew mud puddles could lead to heroics? Moms everywhere would be proud of this little champ.
Ever seen a 3-year-old charm a flower shop? While I was at the ATM, my son spotted a bouquet and darted over. "Why do you need flowers?" the saleswoman asked. Without skipping a beat, he grinned and said, "For mommy." Cue the collective awe as she gifted him a bouquet. And there I stood, caught between confusion and joy, wondering how I raised such a smooth-talking florist. Just another day in the life of a mom, right?
When a lady in a fancy Mercedes stopped at a green light, people went wild honks, insults, the works. But plot twist, she hops out. And guess what? There's an elderly woman in the back who's not feeling great. Panic ensues! Call an ambulance! She cries. But those honking heroes, they just drive on by like they're late for a Netflix binge. I mean, come on, folks. Insulting is easy. But lending a hand? Everyone suddenly sees a squirrel. Ever lost faith in humanity? At a red light?
Ever bought a house and found out it comes with a ghost? My husband and I did. The previous owner casually mentions a harmless as ghost paft. Come on, we're not in a movie. One night, while binge-watching TV, we hear a noise. My husband cautiously opens the door. Suddenly, the noise gets louder, and instead of bravely confronting the spooky situation, I screamed, "Ah, take him!" and shoved him inside. A branch was just tapping the window. Who knew ghosts had a dress code? Now my husband won't talk to me. Lesson learned: never push your husband to face ghosts when tree branches are lurking.
Ever had a neighbor get swept off their feet? Picture this. A carriage with white horses pulls up. Einen Inundation. You easy. Run down. Was while her husband, dressed like a movie star, waits with roses bigger than her head. It's her 50th birthday. And after battling a serious illness, she's finally living her fairy tale moment. But just as everyone's shedding tears of joy, the coachman turns around and yells, "Wait, who ordered the Uber?" Turns out love. And a little confusion is the best surprise of all. Imagine a world where wizards aren't just in books, but shape our childhood. Harry Potter isn't just a series, it's a generation's magic carpet ride. Remember shedding tears over heartbreaks and finding hope in Hogwarts? It taught us life lessons while making spells look cool. And let's face it, our childhood dreams were all about casting spells and battling dark wizards. But the real magic? Realizing that we're just as enchanted by Harry Potter now. Who needs pop stars when you have wands? So, a neighbor's 75-year-old dad goes missing while buying bread. Cue panic! The whole neighborhood is searching. Even the dogs are in on it. Everyone's asking taxi drivers like they're undercover agents. But then, plot twist. He rolls up in a luxury car, well fed and dressed better than most of us. Turns out, a rich family adopted him for a few days. Next time, I'm skipping my grocery run for that kind of care. Who needs bread when you're living the high life? So my crush got tipsy and revealed her feelings. She called me up, confessing her love like it's a rom-com. "Record this for tomorrow," she said. So I called her in the morning, bracing for a hot mess. But no! She remembered everything. Cue the romantic music. We went on a date, and guess what? I finally escaped the friend zone. Can I get a round of applause? Who knew tipsy love confessions were the secret potion? You know you're best friends when a clean house is optional. I roll out the red carpet for acquaintances. Sparkling like Mr. B. Clean himself. But when my besties come over, let's just say I'm rocking the bum pajamas in a top knot that's seen better days. I'm like, "Yo, come in. You're family." Doors open. Kettle's over there. Sausages in the fridge. And feel free to vacuum if you're feeling brave. Who needs a clean house when you have friendship levels over 9,000? Imagine trying to propose with a raccoon. I rented a fluffy little surprise, wrote a heartfelt letter, and then, well, let's just say the raccoon had other plans. I hid, rang the bell, and when I peeked out, the raccoon squatted right by the door and dropped a poop bomb. So I dashed down to clean up his mess, right? I chase him off. And who does Katya see? Me, with a Hogwarts letter in the middle of a poop disaster. But hey, no worries, we reconciled. Katya, I love you. Let's have baby raccoons together. And the raccoon? No worries, he just decorated the stairwell. Ever launched a paper airplane and regretted it immediately? I did. In class, I made a total wreck of a plane that somehow flew straight to the professor. He squinted like a disgruntled hawk and criticized every detail. Big wings, crooked nose. I thought it was just art. Then, he threw the plane back. It spun like a stunt double and landed on my desk. Turns out my professor knows the physics of humiliation too. Ever seen a dog take a bath while thinking it's a spa day? Picture this. I fill my tub, add bubble bath, and strut in like a boss. Then, bam! A confused dog pops up, thinking it's time for its bath too. My brother just left it there like, is this a canine spa or a sitcom? I guess strawberry-scented water is the new furry fashion statement.